Hello friends, welcome to Target Language English. Today we're going to talk about the structure of the simple present tense. How do we form the simple present tense? We'll use the verb work as an example. Let's start with the affirmative. Singular, I work, you work, he works, she works, it works. Plural, we work, you work, they work. As you can see, with some subjects, we use the base form of the verb work. The base form of the verb is its simplest form, without any endings or modifications. It is the version of the verb you would find in a dictionary. The verb changes in the third person singular with subjects he, she, it, where we need to add an s to the end of the verb. He works, she works, it works. The only thing we need to remember is to add an s in the third person singular. But we have exceptions. Not all verbs add an s in the third person singular. Verbs ending in ss, sh, ch, x, and o add es. Those are verbs like watch, kiss, rush, box, go, do, and so on. For example, I watch, you watch, he watches, she watches, it watches. We watch, you watch, they watch. Another exception are verbs ending in y preceded by a consonant. In the third person singular, we remove the y and add ies. Or we can also say that we change the y into I and add es. He carries, she carries, it carries. However, if a verb ends in y preceded by a vowel, we do not change the final y. We simply add an s in the third person singular. He plays, she plays, it plays. Let's now move on to the present simple negative. To form the negative, we need the verb do and the word not. Singular, I do not work, you do not work, he does not work, she does not work, it does not work. Plural, we do not work, you do not work, they do not work. In the third person singular, with subjects he, she, it, we change the verb do. He does not work, she does not work, it does not work. The verb work does not change here. Do not and does not can be contracted. We can make short forms. Do not becomes don't and does not becomes doesn't. Instead of saying I do not work, you can say I don't work. The meaning is the same. I don't work, you don't work, he doesn't work, she doesn't work, it doesn't work. We don't work, you don't work, they don't work. Our next stop is the interrogative form or the question form. Again, we need the verb do. Do I work? Do you work? Does he work? Does she work? Does it work? Do we work? Do you work? Do they work? Just like in the previous forms, here we also need to change the verb do in the third person singular. Does he work? Does she work? Does it work? The main verb work stays the same. The verb work changes only in the affirmative form with subjects he, she, it. He works, she works, it works. In the interrogative and negative, we change the verb do. Does he work? He does not work. It may be useful to mention the negative interrogative form or the negative question form. To form the negative interrogative, we start with the question and add the word not. Do I not work? Do you not work? Does he not work? Does she not work? Does it not work? Do we not work? Do you not work? Do they not work? We can also contract. The word not moves in front of the subject and then do not becomes don't and does not becomes doesn't. Don't I work? Don't you work? Doesn't he work? Doesn't she work? Doesn't it work? Don't we work? Don't you work? Don't they work? And that's it for today's lesson on the structure of the present simple tense. If you found this helpful, please like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.